think the main thing is just do your homework in advance. Look on the website, make sure that we have got what you want, and also what you want to get out of it. Review your family history notes that you've already made. See, what is the piece of information that you really need to get. Don't do what I do what I say, because I'm as guilty as anybody of turning up to do some research without really having planned it in advance. So it really is a very good idea, and I keep telling myself, no, I'll always be prepared in future, and I'm not always, but there's no excuse for you to be as sloppy as I am when I'm doing my personal research. Well, my current favourite set of records is everything to do with the background to the 1939 register, which seems to have occupied an awful lot of my time for the last year or so. But prior to that, I've always been fascinated in the history and the development of the General Register Office itself, because we all use the birth, marriage and death records and the census records that it generated, and I became fascinated by the process of how those records were compiled and gathered in the first place, and the whole history and development of the General Register Office and the people who worked there. Which, as it turned out, was extremely good preparation for learning all about the 1939 register when we came to release that. So that is my own personal little obsession. And one of my favourite moments was someone who was researching a Royal Navy record, and it was for her own grandfather. And service records, they often have physical descriptions, including scars and tattoos, and an awful lot of sailors had tattoos. And it's very common to see a description of a tattoo. But this one, not only was there a description of the tattoo, there was actually a little sketch of it. And she was thrilled to bits with this, because her grandfather had a fairly common name, so she wasn't 100% sure that she'd got the right record until she looked at this and saw this little sketch of the tattoo, which she recognised because she'd seen it on her grandfather's arm. So that was a rather lovely moment.